Welcome to day 30 of my 30-day self-love Pilates challenge. My name is Sheridan, and for today's final class of the challenge, I thought we'd celebrate with a little dance party Pilates. So meet me standing in the middle of your mat. Bringing your feet just about hip distance apart and just start to shake the hips side to side. After all, we're celebrating today. You made it through the challenge and I'm so proud of you. When you are ready, let's start to bring the arms down, keeping the hips rocking just for 3, for 2, on 1. Find stillness with the hips, and as you inhale, bring the hands overhead. And as you exhale, let the hands go, take a little forward fold. One more like this, inhale, lengthen. And exhale as you forward fold. Coming all the way back to center, and then just start to bring the hands into a little prayer position. Finding a squat, press through the heels, and then lift all the way back up. Find a squat and press. For today's class, we are standing, we are celebrating, we are smiling, and I want you to find little challenges where you can, while still honoring how you're feeling. I'm so proud of you for getting this far. And let's get moving. So let's go 5, 4. We're gonna start to add the arms. In 3, let's go 2. Now on 1, as you squat, reach the arms forward and then by your side. Reach the arms forward, by your side. Keeping the weight in the heels. Inhale, come down. Exhale, as you press back up. So maybe the tippy toes start to wriggle a little bit. They also wanna have a little boogie, and let's go 3. Third layer in 2. Now on 1, as you come up, lift your right leg. Come back down and squat just your right leg. So we're putting a lot of the weight into the left. And you might even start to slow your movement down with this one. It's a little bit tricky. Now the good thing about dance parties are, it's like low impact cardio. You get your heart rate high, you feel good, feel empowered, but we don't hurt the joints. 5 more. Let's go 4. Come back to your breath. 3. We are holding the right leg up. In 2. Holding the right leg up on 1. Find your balance. Bring the left hand to the sky, right hand to the hip. Now extend the right leg and then crunch in the middle. Extend and crunch. Keeping your left leg really bent here is going to help you find a little bit more of stability. And can you think about drawing the belly button in? Oh, I'm already starting to lose my breath. So make it fun, make it funky, personal, as you start to rotate to the right and back. Rotate to the right and back. Spirit fingers are active, they're invited, just for 5. This is 4. Imagine like you're doing a crunch. 3, 2, on 1, come back to center and then just shift your weight to both your feet. Can you step your feet together? We're gonna step the right leg out, pull it back in. Right leg out, pull it back in. So both your knees start bent and just extending the right. Layer 1 is here. And we start to increase the dance moves. Layer 2, start to twist with the right hand, punching to the left and back. Twist and back. Still keeping a lot of the weight onto the left leg as we rotate to the left and back. Now this can be slow and controlled. You can start to increase the dance party by making it a little bit more quick, finding more of a pace. Let's go 10. Start to build some heat in the body. 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's go 4. Final 3, 2. On 1, come back to center. Shake it on out. Little dance break. From here, hands is going to come back to heart center. We're going to step the right leg out, lunge, and then back together. Step the right leg out, lunge. Only the right leg bends, and back to center. Now as you lunge, can you think about pressing into the right heel, hips back, and then come all the way high. feel free to stay here. Otherwise, we are adding another layer. We've already done this. We're gonna lift the right leg. Next time you come up, lift the right leg. So we're pressing off the left leg, and then you come back down. Press into the left leg, lift the right, come back down. It's almost like you're launching down, using the momentum to press yourself back up. So lots of things working here, inner thighs, glutes, and of course the core. Now next time you come down, can you add a punch? So we come down, punch one each side, press back up, come down, punch one each side, and then maybe start to add the arms overhead. Punch, press back up. Now I know it's easy to have so much fun that you forget about your form. So can you come back to your breath, come back to your mat, and notice how the exercise, the shape feels in the body. Although we're having fun today, I still want you to focus about your form and come back to your breath where you can. Now here for 5. This is 4. We are staying low. How low can you go? For 3, you can tell I'm excited. I'm just so proud of you all for getting through it. 2. On 1, stay low, we just punch. Now can you really straighten your left leg? Just punch side to side for 5. We have a little surprise in 3. In 2, hold the hands to heart center or to the hips on 1. We're gonna bend the left leg. We're gonna bend the right leg. Bend the left leg and the right. Now all while keeping your hips back. So we're trying to lean forward, working into the heels, the glutes, maybe the quads. We're here for 5. Stay low for me. 4, 3, 2, on 1. Can you find a little forward fold, both your legs straight or a soft bend through the knees? And just start to take a little shake out through the head, through the shoulders, tucking the chin to the chest as you start to roll through the spine. Head, neck, and shoulders, last to arrive. Bring the feet out a little bit wider, turn the toes out, hands come to the hips for now. We're gonna find your sumo squat, pressing into the heels, lift back up. Sumo squat, pressing into the heels, open the knees, press back up. Now let me know in the comments if you like standing practices. I love them. They are really good for you if you don't have a lot of space and if you don't have a mat, because you don't really need a mat. Or just in case you don't like lying down. A really energizing practice to set you up for the day. Little pulses, press the knees out more, away from the body, hands wherever you like. For 10, 9, stay with me, 8, 7, let's go 6, 5, pull the belly button in, 4, 3, 2, on 1, come all the way up, shake it out. Oh yeah, dance break. A little bit longer this time because I also need it. So we're gonna come back to your sumo squat and we're gonna add the punches. Can you make a fist grip with your hands? We come down for the squat, 2 punches, back up. Down for the squat, 2 punches, and back up. So you've done these punches before, you've done the squat before. We're just adding the 2 together to make a little combo. And every time you squat, can you think about knees going out, toes lifting? So your heels are the only thing that are connecting really heavy to the earth. Maybe a slight tuck of the tailbone as you think about drawing the belly button in rather than leaning forward. Now let's go 5. This is 4. Use your breath, things are gonna get hard. 3, last 2. On 1, can you stay low, just punch, nice and quick. Everything from the hips down, stay nice and heavy, but we are punching it out for 10, 9, and let's go 8. Stay a little bit lower, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, just hold for 5. Hands to heart center, 3, 2, on 1, oh, come all the way back up. Shake it all out, bring the feet under the hips. Take a full breath in, hands come to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands come through heart center. We are going back to the squat. So inhale, come down. Exhale as you lift. Whew, you might be able to hear me huffing and puffing. Dance parties are no joke. They're hard work. They also just build the heart rate so quickly. So use this time to come back to your breath, back to your space, and maybe even remember your why. Set yourself an intention. We're gonna start to even out the legs so you already know what's coming. Next time you come down, sweep the arms forward and then back. Sweep the arms forward and back. Evenly pressing through both the heels here. And the next time you come up, lift the left leg, come back down, squat. Lift the left leg, come back down and squat. Keeping a lot of the weight in the right leg for now as you lift and back. Now remember, your lower belly does a lot of the work to lift the knee. So can you bring awareness to your core as you lift the knee, place it back down and squat. Let's go 5. We are holding it up in 4. Let's go 3. Deepen the breath if things get challenging. 2. I know you can do this. Stay with me on 1. Hold. Left hand to the hip, right hand overhead. Now lower the left leg. Come in for a crunch to the elbow. Extend and bend. Bend to the right leg to help you with stability here. And think about drawing the belly button in, hips and ribs trying to connect. Now if the knee and elbow don't connect, don't worry about it. We're here to have fun, we're here to move. Just do what you can. And this is 5. Let's go 4. Final 3. Where you bring the left leg down in 2. On 1, bring the left leg down, hold, come back to center. Take a little shake. Bend through both the legs. We're gonna step the left leg out and back. So you're just straightening through the left leg while keeping the right leg really bent. Can you think about your right knee coming back towards your ankle? You're leaning back rather than leaning forward. Now, can you start to add the punch? Next time we press out, punch the left hand to the right, back to center. Punch to the right, back to center. So you're finding your rotation to the right and back, to the right and back. You know the drill. You can find your pace, find your range, make it personal, and of course, smile. We're here for 5, 4, 3, let's go 2, on 1, come back to center, straighten the legs. Hands can come to heart center or to the hips, whatever feels better. Left leg's gonna step out for your lunge, and then back together. Left foot steps out, lunge, back together. Now I know it can be really easy just to press springboard yourself back up, but can you think about slowly using your inner thigh muscles to pull the legs back together? So we lift all the way up and back. Remember the layers. We start to lift the left knee like so and pull it back down. Lift the left knee, pull it back down. Next time we come down, whoa, sorry, that was a bit too fast. Can you add a punch? And then can you press yourself back up? We come down, punch, and up. Maybe add the arms overhead, come down, full combo here. So play around with the combo, do what feels good. And we're here for another 5. This is 4. Final 3. I'm getting tired, you can tell by my legs. 2. We're staying low. On 1, and we are just punching. So stay low, just punch side to side for 3. For 2, on 1, bring the hands to heart center or to the hips, and we're going side to side. Now this time, can you bring your feet a little bit wider and can you sit lower? Like you're sticking your bottom behind you, pressing the heels down. Put 9, 8, 7, 6, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1, come all the way down for a forward fold, straighten the legs. Maybe even turn the toes slightly and bend a little bit through the knees and allow the head to be really heavy, tummy muscles to be soft, and the arms to be nice and floppy. Full breath in. And as you breathe out, start to roll yourself all the way up. You might want to shorten the stance with the feet and then bring the feet all the way back to center. Take a little boogie. Now we have one little last bit to finish, then you're out of here. So can you bring the hands to the sky? Right leg is going to step slightly forward, point the toe, lift the heel. We're going to come in, elbows and right knee, and then lengthen. Come on in and lengthen. So slowing down your practice, and think about drawing the belly button in. We've done this shape before in the practice, standing abdominal work. So imagine you're lying down and you're finding a crunch. We're here for 5. This is 4. Right leg comes down in 3. Let's go 2. Right leg comes down on 1, hands come to the sky. Now from here, can you bring the right foot back, hands to heart center. We're gonna find a squat and hold. You're gonna punch it out just like we did in the sumo squat, but keep going nice and low. Punch it out for 10. This is 5, 4, 3, 2. We stay low on 1, hands to heart center, little pulses, and we go to the other side with the legs. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, keep the arms overhead, and then just step your left leg forward, lift the heel. Full breath in, exhale, you crunch knee up, elbows in, and then lengthen. Exhale, reach everything together. Inhale as you lengthen. Remember, soft bend through the standing leg is gonna help you here. And as we start to close your practice, because we only have one last bit to go, think of how strong you are. Not only are you making it through this practice, but you got through the challenge. I'm so proud of you for showing up. And let's go 3. Last 2. Now on 1, hands come back to heart center. Step your right foot, left foot out, slightly turn the toes out. Then we're gonna find a wide squat, and then we're gonna find a regular squat. We're gonna find a wide squat and a regular squat. Now you might wanna bring your feet a little bit closer. Squat, turn the toes, squat. So it's just the toes, the balls of the feet that are lifting as we squat, and then turn everything out, squat. Stay really low with the legs if you can. Let the sensations become really loud, because I know you can do this. For 5, 4, let's go 3. We are finishing with a punch in 2. Now on 1, bring the feet back to the front, punch it out for 10. Stay nice and low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Take a little shake, a little dance break, a little big dance break, because you did it. I'm so proud of you. We got through it, and we're just gonna take a little bit of a stretch. So can you bring the arms up to the sky as you breathe in? And then as you exhale, hands come through heart center, taking a little forward fold, connecting the hands to the earth. Take a sway or a rock. I'm just gonna face the side so you can see. But over time, can you start to allow everything to be really heavy? You might like to take a ragdoll as the opposite elbow grabs onto the hands. Maybe nodding the head left to right or up and down. Really deep in the breath as you allow the practice to fully absorb in the body. Release the hands, start to roll yourself all the way back up. Head, neck, and shoulders arrive last. And can you just bring your hands to your lower belly? If you prefer to be seated, please be seated. But start to soften the eye gaze or even close down the eyes. And finding a moment of stillness. Noticing what happens to the breath. Maybe it's really short and shallow, coming from the chest. Maybe your heart is pounding. Or maybe you can start to find a conscious breath in and out through the lower belly. Grounding down through all 4 corners of your feet. And simply allow yourself to be. Letting go of the outside world, any distractions. And take a moment to be really, really proud, to be thankful. You did it. No one forced you. You chose to show up, press play, and do something just for you. On this next exhale, start to blink the eyes open, releasing the fingertips. And give yourself a little high five, a little hug, a little break, a little dance, whatever it is. I am so proud of you all. Thank you for joining me on the 30-day challenge. If you have any feedback or you want to see more of certain classes, please let me know in the comments, and I can't wait to move with you again soon. Mwah.